I want to switch actually to flames if I'm going to be up close. Yep, there they are. There's tons of them. There are absolutely tons of them. Oops, oops. Not, oops, sorry, Gore. Didn't mean to set you on fire there, buddy.
That's it? That's all you've got? I cannot rescue.
Alrighty, so we are back in this gorgeous version of Skyrim, and in the last episode, we did a heck of a lot of picking up different quests, most of which we can't even begin to think about doing at this point. So now that we have basically exhausted, well, I shouldn't even say exhausted because there's still more to do in Whiterun, but we've done enough for now. But now that we've pretty much finished up in Whiterun and picking up all of these quests and going through the dialogue of a lot of the additional NPCs that this mod has added, well, now is the trickier part. This is time for the much more difficult part of the playthrough, which is going to be actually accomplishing some of these quests. And because we are level 4, because we are pretty terrible still at combat, and this game, I loaded this overhaul with the most difficult settings, so enemies don't scale with us. They're going to be whatever level they are set at, and we're going to have to find that out the hard way by trial and error. So there's going to be a lot of really dangerous content moving forward, and we're pretty much not geared with really much of anything competitive. We have a tiny little bit of money, so I think what we're looking at doing is we're going to need to try to figure out a way to use the one thing that we're semi-decent at, which is magic, in order to accomplish our objective. So I don't want to spend a long time rambling about this, but I think we can do better than this Conjure Familiar spell, and maybe we can do better than Flames and Sparks in terms of damaging spells. So I do want to keep my eyes open for Brynwyn. Does he have a... No, not in this version of the game. At some point I remember playing a Skyrim, a modded Skyrim where Brynwyn had a little bed to sleep in back there, but anyway, we'll bump into him at some point and give him the ale that we stole for him. But we do want to go ahead and check out, if we can, the magic place here and see if we can afford maybe 1 or 2 new spells to improve. Oh, hello. There's nobody in here. As nice as it is to be out of the rain, oh, here he is. Okay, that's good. Mithlon, okay? Hi, Mithlon.
Need something?
So I'd like to buy 1 or 2 spells if we can afford that. That maybe improves our combat potential. So what have you got for sale? All right. I'm probably going to want to maybe do this off camera because, yeah, there's a lot here. So I'll do that. I'm going to go ahead and do this off camera and come right back. Okay, so what we have done is, let me switch here. What I have picked up here is 1 of each conjuration and destruction. Now, I was a little bit distressed to see that the conjure, the familiar that we've already got was actually a little bit more expensive than some of the lower level stuff that was available. So I'm afraid some of this stuff might be even weaker than the familiar, but that's fine. We're going to experiment. So I've taken this conjure cat totem spell. I'm actually going to have to eventually, I think, just take everything and try it all out, because there's just so much good stuff to experiment with. So we'll get there eventually. But for now, we're going to try out this Conjure Cat Totem, which summons a Nordic totem spirit for 73 seconds. It changes between warrior and cat form to heal, so that'll be interesting. Have no idea whether it'll be effective or not, but it'll be worth the experiment. And then to supplement the flames spell that we're going to be using a lot, I have taken this Rock Blast, a stone that does 29 points of earth damage to health. Now, I can't tell from here what the range of it is, so we will have to experiment with this as well. But it stops health regeneration, which is something that I am certainly going to be interested in as well, because some enemies do heal themselves. So let's switch back over here. We have Flames, Rock Blast, and Sparks as our offensive spells. We have Conjure Cat Totem and Conjure Familiar as our conjuration spells. Those are going to, and then along with healing, those are going to be the things that we're going to be using most of the time in combat. So now what we've got to do for this overhaul is we have to get these things onto the correct we have to assign them using iEquip to the correct hands. So let's manage our queues here. And what I think I want to do is I want to use now definitely healing in my left hand, probably not flames. I think I want to remove flames from my left hand. I'm going to have Conjure Familiar and Conjure the totem in my left hand. I'm going to go into combat having already conjured something, and then usually having healing equipped, I think, is what I want to do. And so that's what we'll do for the left hand. For the right hand, instead of using this dagger most of the time, this is where we're going to want to have... Okay, that's all I have right now is the dagger, so that's fine. Let's go ahead now and put the Conjure Cat Totem into our left hand queue. Add to queue, yes. And then the healing is fine. Okay, then the flames, we want that to be in our right hand queue. Rock Blast we want to be in our right hand queue. And Sparks in our right hand queue. Add to queue. And so now as we do this, if I go into combat having the Conjure Cat Totem, I should say as I go into combat, I'm going to keep Conjure Cat Totem before we go into combat, cast that, and then switch over to the healing. And then in my right hand, I want to have the Rock Blast. Boy, that print is very small. It's hard for me to actually see. There we go, Rock Blast. Okay, so Rock Blast is what we're going to test out to see what kind of range it has. And I think before we go tackling anything really major, what is it, 6:10 p.m., I still want to try to find Brynwyn here and give him the potion. I don't think he was inside when we'd left, but maybe he will be back in here now. I just want to try to clear at least one of these quests off.
Take a seat and get the cold out.
Brynwyn, are you in here? I do not see him. I do see Mikhail playing music without an instrument in his hands, which is very impressive. He is a far better bard than I thought. Okay. Well, we'll worry about it later. We'll bump into Brynwyn by accident at some point. For now, what we want to do is we want to go out into the wilds and we want to test out our newfangled spells a little bit. And let's hope that the rain stops at some point. I love the rain effects, but I don't love the fact that it's been raining on us 80% of the time since we've been playing. And I also want to find out if the toad... There we go, it stopped raining. Well, isn't that nice? I also want to make sure that... It looks like I might... Yeah, I actually had my, my little personal lantern turned on. That's not something I want to have permanently. Okay, so let's just kind of... Let's just kind of explore a little bit, because there's obviously lots of new stuff all around that aren't in vanilla, like this little thing right here. This is new. And these look like Death Bell. Death Bell's good. Nobody's stopping us from taking this Death Bell, so why not? Got ourselves nice little benches, okay. We got some more buildings down here. I think this seems like a decent time to go ahead and check these out. Oh, I know what I want to do, though. First of all, first thing I want to do is I want to... Okay, that's the familiar. That's not what I wanted. There we go, the cat totem. The cat totem is what I want. I want to see how much my mana does this take up. It takes up a little bit more than half of my mana. I cannot have both this and the familiar at the same time. Good to know. Ooh. Looks like I'm hungry and thirsty. Let me cycle through my consumables. Oh, that's my shout queue. This is my consumables. Do I have any food or water on my consumables? I do not. Let's get this back onto the health potion. And let's take a look at our food and drink situation so I can drink from my water skin. My thirst is quenched. And what do we have? Some seared slaughterfish, maybe? Let's eat some seared slaughterfish. Feeling satisfied. I don't think I'm going to put those into my queue until I get a little bit better at handling the queue. Oh, it just switched between forms, just like it said it would. That's interesting. Okay, so this building is a Skyrim courier service. Okay. Interesting. Oh, so it's back to being the cat. No, that's like a saber cat. I was thinking it was going to be like a little black cat or something. And then what is this? Elysium Estate. Hello, is that a ghost? Are you a ghost? Female Bosmer.
Yes?
You are a ghost.
I am the caretaker of Elysium Estate. This house is owned by Kinnereth.
Kinnereth? How can a home belong to a goddess?
Kinnereth has chosen many whom are worthy. The last owner died years ago. I think I died too. Something from the sky attacked and burned my body. Soldiers from Whitewood found me too late. I was dead. They buried my body with a headstone on the grounds.
I'm sorry to hear that. What are you doing here?
Kinnereth kept my soul here to find someone worthy. Are you worthy?
I would find it very hard to believe that I am at this point, but I don't know. I would just like to purchase the home.
Purchase it you cannot. However, if you wish to know more, you should visit Kinnereth's shrine in the garden. It would be enlightening.
Okay, I'll do that.
May Kine bless you.
Okay, interesting. Well, you know, if we're going to be a grand hero, maybe we can
They say no one survives the arena. Fighters like me, we die 2 deaths.
Okay, interesting. So... somewhere? She said, did she say in the garden? There's a shrine in the garden? This, aha! That looks like a shrine right there. Activate Kinnereth. I've come to speak to you, Kinnereth, so we may be picking up one more quest, it seems like.
What do you want, traveler?
The ghost said I should come to your shrine. I would like to own this house.
What makes you worthy?
Uh-oh. I believe... Okay, that's my only option, so I guess that's what I'm going to go with. I believe I am deserving.
That is for me to decide. Let me look into your soul.
Okay, Qwark's not sure he wants to hear the answer to this. What did you find?
You have a purpose here in Skyrim. I see that. You may be my champion and live at Elysium Estate. Take care of her, and she will do the same. Part of me resides over this home. Do not forget that.
Okay, alright, so this is just a player home mod that has been added for people like me who need a place to live because we can't afford to buy, what's the name of, I forget now the name of the home in inside Whiterun. Breesholm? Okay, so the caretaker. I guess maybe we can just go right in. Oh, this requires key. Okay, it's impossible to pick this lock. Okay, requires a key. So, caretaker, do you have a key for us?
Yes,
I spoke with Kennereth.
you have been successful. Kennereth found you worthy. It is wonderful to see this house turn into a home again.
What will become of you?
I no longer have to linger here. You have brought me peace. Kennereth will let me go now. Blessings to you, worthy one.
Okay, very nice. And we got experience enough to level up. Well, I'm not sure how I feel about the additional experience because that was not really much of a quest. But hopefully it didn't give us too much. So we got 2 different doors in. We got ourselves it's a little bit dark here, so I'm not going to do... Oh, hello. Let me turn on the personal lantern here for the moment. Okay, this is nice. We got ourselves a smelter. We got ourselves a workbench. Search crafting materials. Okay. Sure. Okay, so I guess we have to put crafting materials in there. We have ourselves I forget what those things are called now, but for improving our weapons and a forge. Okay, all right. This is going to be a very nice little home. It's certainly extremely useful. I don't know how I feel about making this available to brand new players this early in the game, but I can absolutely see the value of it. And drop off linked. Oh, okay. So drop off linked. Does that mean if I drop stuff off in this chest? Well, let's find out. If I drop off something like iron ore, if we put iron ore in there and wolf pelts in there, and then I close this, and then I go over to crafting materials over here. Is this what it means by linked? Apparently not. At least those things aren't considered crafting materials. What about... where's the... there's got to be a tanning rack, right? There's the tanning rack. Okay, yeah, I don't have those things. Okay, so I misunderstood exactly what that, this says search crate, but it just has a charcoal stick in it. Okay. All right. Well, maybe we'll figure out what it means by linked storage once we get inside. So let's go ahead and check out the inside. It's pretty dark out here anyway. We probably want to go ahead and sleep, not to mention... Okay, good. We can now get in. Not to mention, it would behoove us to sleep so we can get our level up and improve our skills. So we will do all of that. Let's check out really quickly the nice interior of this place. Is it well lit enough that I don't really have to have the lantern on? I guess it is. Okay. So here we have food linked, ingredients linked, scavenge a wood pile, fill bottles from mead barrel. Okay, interesting. Wine linked. Okay, another wood pile to scavenge. This is a bedroom. Okay, so we can sleep here. Good to know. What else do we have? We've got...
Whiterun. If I never saw Dragon's Reach again, it'd be too soon.
Wow. Okay, I guess he doesn't much like Whiterun then, does he? Oh, create... Study Daedra. Creates a magic bow for 660 seconds. Sheath it to dispel. Well, let's study. Oh! Very interesting. It also gave me bound arrows. Okay, so... it didn't actually teach us a spell. It just does it for us, and we'll have it for 11 minutes. Okay, very interesting. We have a display black book, The Hidden Twilight. Okay, don't quite get that, but key to Elysium Estate, we've already got that. Elysium Estate Journal, here we go, read this. Okay, this is going to be too long for me to read out loud in the video. If you are interested in it, you can... let me just make sure that I stop for a second on each page so that anybody interested could actually pause the video and read it. And I will probably do so after I stop recording because it sounds very interesting. I'm sure it's got some good information in here. It's not too long. Okay. And then we have another over here. Read Book of Elysium House. Oh, that's to customize. Okay. All right. So we'll worry about that later. We've got a display rack right there. That's kind of cool. We have a business ledger. Here's a list of goods you can purchase from Whiterun. Everything costs gold and will be paid to a delivery courier who will then deliver your funds to the seller. Okay, very interesting. Well, we don't have very much money right now. After having bought those spell books, we only have 55 septums, so time between shouts is reduced. Okay, we don't have any shouts yet. Aha, this looks like maybe the master bed right here. So the others, I guess, is for the... oh, and there's a bath. Interesting, okay. So the other bedroom is for companions, I suppose. Robes and unarmored, armor linked. Okay. Oh, there's lots of stuff here. Okay. There's lots more rooms. Does that take us back out? That takes us back out. That might be the other door that we saw. We got enchanting over here. Okay, we got all kinds of stuff. Mix ingredients. Okay. Oh, we got a downstairs area. Into the basement. Very interesting. All right, so... oh, we got lots more beds. Okay. Very cool. And we got another bath. Okay. All right, so I still don't really understand the linked thing, but maybe I just dropped the wrong types of materials into it. So we're going to try this again, except we're going to drop off the... let's see here. What is something that I could drop? I tell you what, let me make sure that I understand. What is something that we... okay, so here's an alchemy area, right? I'm mixing ingredients here. This is for alchemy. Use mortar and pestle. Okay, so So these are all the ingredients that I have in my inventory, right? Indeed, okay. So if I look around, is there storage here that I can access? Here we go, search storage, maybe? I'm so confused. I don't understand. Okay, use staff enchanter, enchanted storage. Okay. Let's just try this. Let's put in our chicken eggs here. Store 3 chicken eggs and 2 death bells. Okay. And if I go to mix ingredients, I'm going to assume that those things are not available to me now. They are not, okay? Now, if I go outside and I check the storage, the linked storage from outside. Sorry, this is probably horribly boring for a video. This will only take a second here. So, all right, nope, those things are not in here. I don't know. I have no idea. So this is, I'm just going to drop off things that I don't want to get rid of permanently, but I don't want to carry around with me all the time. So that's going to be these things for now. I'll figure out a way to sell them later. I do want to keep 1 cloak. So what's the sleek fur cloak and the rugged fur cloak. Let's put away the rugged one. We'll keep the sleek one. Yeah, I'm just going to ditch all these things that I'm not really using right now. Arm bandages, headband. Yeah, I don't think I need any of those. I'm going to keep this, though, in case I go back up into the mountains where it's really cold, because this does provide warmth. And I'm going to put away 1 of those pouches. I'm not going to carry all of these potions with me. I'm going to keep 3 maximum of every kind of potion. I'm going to put away the majority of my green apples and my red apples. I'll just carry 2 of each with me, and the sugar. And I'm going to put away all of these ingredients for now, because it all adds up in terms of weight. Okay, we're down to 53 carry weight, so that's good. We have Farkas's Yellow Book of Riddles. I feel like I need to be carrying that for some reason. I just don't remember why. We have an empty water skin, so I need to figure out a way to... We have a magic activation crystal. Wasn't this the thing that the courier... that I chased after the courier to try to get? I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. So the empty water skin and the empty wine bottle, we need to find a place to fill those up. I don't guess there's a place outside here, is there? Oh, read Book of Elysium Exterior. Maybe this will tell me. Oh, this is just more options. Okay. It doesn't explain anything, unfortunately, but that's fine. Now, at least if so I've dropped all that stuff off. I forgot I do want to sleep, so let me just really quickly look at the where did I see the storage here? There was a search gems and gold link. Oh, so here we go. The word linked actually shows up. Unfortunately, we didn't store any of those. Search ingredients linked. Here we go. Nope, nothing in there. I don't get it. I don't understand. If anything, I would have thought that the ingredients that we put in here, or in outside, would show up in here. Alchemy storage is empty. Okay. I don't know. Let's check the basement real quick. Okay, so we got... Wow, okay, so this is a display. That's a way back out into Skyrim. This is Pelagius's hip bone. Interesting, okay. Oh, these are things that we will get later, I suppose. And it will show up there. I understand now. And it looks like Gore has decided to take a nap. That's fine. Fill bottles from mead barrel. I would rather... Okay, so this is all display. This is nice. This is a really nice little player home. I can understand why it's in the overhaul. But way beyond what we can make nice at this point. Now the main...
The way the Nords here talk about battle. Don't know why they don't build themselves an arena. This city's as good a place as any.
Okay, so what I was hoping to find, though, is a place to fill up our water skins. And I'm not seeing it. Maybe in the kitchen. This is a mead barrel. Search dishware. This is for cooking. Cabinet. That looks like a water basin, but no, no water for us to use to fill things up. Okay, well, I'm not going to waste any more time with that. I'm going to go into the bedroom here, if I can find it. There it is. I'm going to go ahead and sleep, and we're going to level up. Okay, it is after midnight, so I'm going to sleep for 6 hours. And we're going to level up, and I'm going to take a minute to think about this. So again, I'll do this off camera and come right back. Okay, so I went ahead and took a second level here of Destruction Mastery. And now I believe we should be able to do some skill ups. Okay. And I also took additional Magicka as my bonus for leveling up. And now I want to make sure that I have Conjuration and Destruction kind of hand in hand for the time being. I don't think we can get them both up to 30. No, we cannot. I don't have enough skill. Okay, alright. So Conjuration 28, Destruction 27. Well, we're only level 5, so we're still very far away from being powerful. But, yes, we are done. But we'll get there. Oh, and I need to eat and drink again. But I can't drink because I don't have anything to drink. I don't want to drink ale. I want to get my water filled up. I want to figure out a way to get the water filled up. Let's go ahead and eat the seared slaughterfish. Okay, so that's nice. But now let's check and see what this does to us being thirsty. Oh, thirst sated. You're feeling sated. Despite the fact that I didn't drink. And hunger well fed. Stamina, okay. Alright, so you actually get a little bit of buff for being well fed. That's nice. Okay. Let's go ahead and head back out. 6:30 in the morning. Feeling pretty good about our housing situation. Now, time to do some experimenting, I suppose. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. There's usually oh, okay, hello. We've got an elk over there. So let me just see here. If I target, I missed. It does look like it travels pretty good distance. There we go, I hit him. Okay. Alright, I'm not very good with my aiming here. He's going to get away. He got away. Oh well, that's fine. But at least it's nice to see that I can actually cast repeatedly and not burn through all of my mana. There is no encounter here. This is where there usually is an encounter. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and put on the... I'm not going to do it yet. I want to see how far we can get before we get a warning that it's too cold. And there's a sky shard. I should probably try to figure out how to get to that sky shard. Okay, I've got bound arrow in my left hand. That's not what I want. Why do I have bound arrow in my left hand? I want conjure cat totem in my left hand. There we go. Alright, so if I come over this way, can I drop down to this sky shard? Alright, this looks incredibly dangerous. I have died in Skyrim before from dropping long distances, so I'm a little concerned about how much damage I'm going to take, but it looks like maybe if I go... Oh, I'm thirsty now, okay. If I go like this, looks like I should be able to... Okay, this is good. This is working out all right. Very good. Absorb Sky Shard. Excellent. Okay. Let's get out of here without provoking those giants. Oh, there was a message that just flashed in the upper left-hand corner of my screen. And here comes the rain. And I didn't get to see what that message was. Okay, so thirsty means stamina and magicka are decreased by 10 points. That's less than ideal. Find and absorb... Oh, is that that's the first sky shard that we absorbed. Okay. Very nice. So we got new missions here. Sky shards in Skyrim, Whiterun. Oh wow, so this gives us a little bit of a clue as to where they're located, as if the gigantic laser beam shooting up into the sky wasn't enough of a clue. And then there's just one umbrella quest here to find and absorb all the sky shards. Okay, very interesting. And okay, I think I'm seeing a little icon there in the upper right, or not upper right, but to the right of the directions at the top of the screen that looks like maybe a cold symbol. Although I don't see anything about being... Oh, cold, comfortable. You're comfortable, okay? I'm a little surprised that I'm comfortable. Okay, so I'm not loving the fact that it's raining again. This rain is absolutely starting to be more of a problem for me because, yeah, it's hard to see things. Okay, there's a bandit up there. Let's go ahead and summon... Oh, hello. There we go. Let's stand up. Okay, this is... Gore, would you like to maybe help out in this fight a little bit? This is the Okay. This is the problem with companions in this game, and I will be getting rid of companions as soon as I feel comfortable doing so, because Gore just kind of stood around that entire time and watched him attack me. And didn't do anything.
You got no range with a weapon.
Okay.
But you're good with a shield.
Yeah, I'm not too interested in what you have to say right now, Gore. You kind of annoyed me. However, we got through that first one, okay? So now let's go ahead and... I don't know how long my companion or my my cat totem is going to last, so we're going to summon it again. And this time, why did I not summon it? Am I not aiming correctly or what? There we go. And now if I switch this to healing, okay, much better. I'm sure there are more bandits up here. There are in vanilla, and I see no reason to believe it would be easier in this overhaul. I want to switch actually to flames if I'm going to be up close. Yep, there they are. There's tons of them. There are absolutely tons of them. Oops, oops. Not, oops, sorry, Gore. Didn't mean to set you on fire there, buddy.
That's it. That's all you've got. I cannot rescue you.
Okay, this is looking a little dodgy. I think we lost our cat totem here. Ooh, somebody shot me. Oh, he's level 10. Okay, so we're switching back to the... I'm going to switch to the familiar. I'm not too impressed with the... not too impressed with the cat totem after all. Oopsie, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, our familiar is definitely stronger. Okay, that's good. So Gore is still with me here, but he's very much damaged. Is there anything we can do to heal him up? Do I have a healing spell that will heal Gore? Oops, wrong thing. Healing, bless home, maximum mending. Heals everyone close to the caster 11 points. So I should actually test this out. Is this going to work? Gore, did you get any health there? Looks like you did. Okay, and then I'm going to switch back to Conjure Familiar. Why am I not conjuring my familiar? I'm clearly doing something wrong. Oh, it's because I've selected healing, that's why. Conjure Familiar. I'm still getting the hang of this whole eye equip system. There we go. I'll tell you what, Gore, you can just hang back for now. We've whittled down their numbers. Ouch. Okay, I gotta switch back to healing here. Okay, that's good. Our familiar's doing some good work here. Okay, that's not good. That hedge wizard healed. I need to heal myself a little bit here. It's going to take a minute. You know what I need to do? I need to get some magicka back. There we go. Now, Conjure Familiar. There we go. Now we're in good shape. There we go. Now we're talking. Okay. Oh, no, we're not. No, we're not talking. No, we're definitely not talking. Okay, I need to drink some more healing potions first. And Magica. Where's restore 25 points of health in 1 second. I guess we'll do that. And we'll heal a little bit. Okay, let me sort of zigzag a little bit because he's shooting at me. Is he coming after me or where's Gore? Okay, let me switch back to healing, or I'm sorry, to conjuring the familiar again. We definitely need somebody to tank for us. There we go. All right, very good. Well, that was a putrid fight. Roast horse haunch, we'll take that. Okay, we did absolutely atrociously in that fight, except we did not die. So, I'll take that.
Did I ever tell you I spent half a year in a dungeon? It took 3 companions to haul me in. Don't know what for, but I reckon they had good cause.
Okay. Very interesting flavor text there from Gore. So we got bodies to loot here. Most of this stuff I'm not going to actually carry around with me. I tend to loot the bodies just so that I can see... Oh, there's 2 of them here, okay. Just so that when I see their corpses on the ground, I will see that they have already been looted. So I know not to worry about looting them again. And then I'll go through everything and drop it all off. Everything I don't want to actually carry around with me, I will drop off in a container. Another roast haunch. Some fire salts, we'll take those. We got all kinds of stuff to loot here. Salt pile, okay. Search bandit vacated faithful. Interesting. And one more bandit to search, I think. Book of Bandits. Okay. Almost nothing here that we picked up is actually going to be worth carrying around with us, but let's go ahead and take a look at what this book is. Book of Bandits, volume 3 of 3. We'll take that just for the experience. Lurking in a shadow. Oh, this is interesting. So this looks like it's actually telling us information about new bandits that are in the mod, maybe? Looks like it. Wow, lots of it. Okay, all right. Well, I'm obviously not going to be reading all of this right now, but that's all good information to have. I think I'm going to hang on to this book and read it later. And what I want to do is I want to drop off a lot of stuff here that I don't want to carry around. So anything that is particularly heavy that I'm not using, I want to go ahead and drop off. So this longbow is not as good as the hunting bow. So we'll get rid of the longbow, the iron mace, the iron daggers, okay. The imperial falchions, I think we will drop them off. The steel mace, too heavy to carry around. Same with the twin blade. Okay, the armor. Things that are worth carrying around just to sell. Some of it I may carry, but most of this stuff is all pretty much worthless, it looks like. Am I not using any? If I'm not using any bracers, I guess I may as well do so. So let's go ahead and equip those bracers. We'll drop off the fur hoods. We're not wearing most of this armor because we're wearing the magical hood and robes of regeneration. Most of these things are all pretty basic. A leather bandolier. Okay, so this increases capacity by 15 points. Let's go ahead and equip it. And does that mean we're going to unequip something else? No. Okay. So we have a pale bandolier. This is going to unequip the leather bandolier is my guess. Yes, okay. So it doesn't matter which of these we're using, I don't suppose. Plain brown boots. Am I wearing any footgear at all? Yeah, I'm wearing guard's hide boots. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and dump that. The rugged fur cloak. Oh, that's right. I did want to wear this sleek fur cloak. I'll put one of them into storage here. Okay. All right. Other than that, we picked up a little bit of food. We picked up some ingredients. And I don't need a fork. I don't need a roll of paper. I don't need a tankard or a wooden bowl. I am, however, going to hang on to those things. All right. So, let's go ahead now and let's see how much more dangerous things are inside Bleak. You know what? I'm not going to do this right now. I don't think at level 5... I don't think we're ready for Bleak Falls Barrow. I want to continue to do a little bit more exploration first outside in the world. And in particular, one thing that I want to do... What did I pass here? A chest. Oh, it's just a pickaxe. Okay. One thing in particular I want to do is go back to the tower here, because I believe we had previously stored some of the things that are of value in this chest up here. I'll just double check and make sure. I think I've already read that book. Okay. Yes, and here... Oh, no. We have not. I thought we did. Read Dark... Okay, I'm pretty sure we have read the book already. All right, I thought... I will go ahead and take that Blackbriar Mead. I thought we had stored some stuff in here to use this as a temporary home, which we no longer need, but I am mistaken about that, so... All right. What we want to do now... Do we have any reason to go back to River Run while we're this close? Okay, Bile Gulch Mine. I'm not sure why that has been selected. Oh, we need to do this. Take the ledger copy at Arcadia's Cauldron. Okay, Hall of the Forgotten. Don't know where that is. That's... Oh, okay. Pelagia Farm. We need to deliver this to Pelagia's Farm. Well, that seems like the kind of quest that we should definitely do sooner than later. I don't obviously want to take on a Hag Raven just yet. We want to intimidate a mercenary warrior in Whiterun. Okay. We'll try that. Not that I think we're capable of intimidating anybody just yet. And we want to... We might as well find out what this Hunterborn thing is all about. Give the Argonian nail... Why did I not just turn this on when I was in Whiterun to show me exactly where Brynjolfwyn was? Talk to Erikur about changing your reputation. I don't care about that right now. Talk to Mikhail. That's right, we need to do that. Okay. That's plenty of quests right there that we can knock out. So let's go ahead and head back towards Pelagia's farm. Hand over the Book of Riddles. Maybe we'll give Brennowin his ale. We'll maybe talk to Mikhail. Or Mikhail. I forget how you say it. Is Gore with us? There he is, okay. Wow, the hour flies by. Of course, a big part of it was exploring the Elysium estate. Let's go ahead and grab these snowberries. Why not? I did briefly consider taking a perk in alchemy, because I do definitely want to start doing some alchemy stuff. Let's go ahead and get out our get ready for combat again, in case we encounter something dangerous here, like wolves. All right, people. Okay, very good. 2 experience for each of them. So, and some wolf pelts. And I believe this said, where's the hunter born here? Inspect a fresh animal carcass. So, would you like to start Hunterborn now? Okay, sure. Please wait a few seconds for Hunterborn to start, then activate this carcass again to continue. You can configure options at any time with the spell Options Hunterborn, okay? So we will wait a few seconds. Hunterborn SE is starting. We gained Forage, Primitive Cooking, and Scrimshaw. Interesting.
They say Skyrim belongs to the Nords.
And Sense Direction
Most
and Track
Nords
gained.
Say it. But say it
Okay.
belongs to whoever has the biggest hammer.
Note to Adril. Okay, let's take a look at that. Imperial Warcleaver and yeah, whatever. Okay, I feel like this is a vanilla encounter here. Note to Adril. I need you to go out and find the missing pit wolves before the next tournament. We lost too many during the last fights and we won't be able to train new ones in time. Find them and bring them back to Crag's Lane at once. It did not put Crag's Lane on my map, and I don't remember where Crag's Lane is, but that's fine. Okay, and it stopped raining again. Okay, so the whole Hunterborn thing, I'll figure out more about that in time, I suppose. But we've got the capability now of doing some advanced hunting options, it seems. Now, the Pelagia farm, I think, is right out here in front of Whiterun, isn't it? Whenever I get close to Whiterun, I get just a second or two of lag, which makes sense considering everything that's in here. And that looks like another Sky Shard. So let's check that out. Sure enough, that's a Sky Shard. Not too difficult to identify these things. I don't exactly know what they do for us in this game. Pieces collected 2 out of 3, so every 3 Sky Shards that we collect, presumably will do something for us. Maybe it'll give us an extra skill up or a perk, maybe? That would be interesting. Feels a little overpowered if that's the case, but... Okay, there we go. Deliver Farkas's Yellow Book of Riddles. Oh, here we go. Sure enough. Okay, female Bosmer.
Yes.
Farkas asked me to deliver you this Yellow Book of Riddles.
You've done well. Thank you. Here, this is for you.
Okay. She gave us 50 septums.
Good talking to you.
And I'm going to go ahead and head back into Whiterun and deliver the wine and talk to Mikhail or Mikhail and get those quests taken care of. Maybe get a little bit experience. Who are you?
What?
A mercenary pyromancer. Very interesting. Okay, I can't.
Thanks for wasting my time.
I love it. I like it when people are properly rude because I don't feel very heroic just yet. But we'll get there in time. We'll get there. And please don't start raining on me right away. We're not too far from level 6. Not exactly super powerful at this point, so that's why I'm kind of... and I don't like dying. So I'm kind of pacing myself until I get a better sense of what we can really handle. Okay, give the Argonian ale to Brynwyn. He's in this general direction, it looks like. There he is. Oh no, that's, who is this? Oh, this is Mikhail, okay.
Are you a sorcerer from the college?
You need to leave Carlotta Valentia alone.
Carlotta put you up to this, didn't she? I'm sorry, but that fiery widow is mine. She just doesn't know it yet.
She's not yours. Stop this nonsense. I have no idea if my speech skill is high enough to do this.
What did you just say? All I heard was a sound of jealousy.
Okay, apparently not. Well, we'll get our speech up later, and then we'll talk to him again.
Some parting advice? Women love sonnets.
At that point, I see no reason to pay him off. That would not be very heroic. And at some point, I will be increasing my speech, I believe. Okay, so there's Brynwyn.
What do you want?
Here's that special ale you wanted.
Well, would you look at that? Argonian ale. My thanks, friend. Here, take this here healing potion. I, found it in the temple.
Okay. Alright, and we need to... We need to check out a ledger in Arcadia's Cauldron. Which, if I remember, what's his name? Proventus Avenici told us to, or no, I don't remember now who started it. Somebody told us to investigate an assassination plot, I think, which is definitely new.
Stock of potions and alchemy reagents.
Definitely not vanilla. So there's the business ledger copy right there. Okay. Oh, so we take it. Now we have to read it. Business ledger copy, okay. Investigate the Hall of the Dead and check the stables. And the reason why is because... I'm not really sure. Oh, okay, now I can see Priest of Arcade, virulent poison, okay. That's why. And Nord Stable Boy, malign lingering poison. That's why we're checking those two out. Okay, good to know. Makes sense. All right. Very good. Well, I think at this point,
What are you doing that for?
what am I doing what
I offer
for?
remedies for ailments both common and rare. Do let me know if I can be of service.
I do want to talk to her and just see if there's
Good to see you.
anything here that I want to buy.
Ah, so you're an alchemist then.
I've got 115 septums. Well, never mind. Doesn't look like there's going to be very much that I can afford. Cure disease is 130, beyond my means. I would like to have a potion of cure disease, though, because I'm sure I will get diseased at some point. The rest of this stuff pretty expensive. Well, expensive for considering how poor I am. Do I have anything that I want to sell to her? Maybe some frostbite venom. I'm not going to yet, but since I'm not really using weapons at this point, that frostbite venom is probably not going to get used anytime soon. Okay, all right, never mind. Never mind.
Take care of yourself.
All right, let's go ahead. Whoa, okay, we're actually at an hour. So I think before I go any further,
when you can just kill for it.
Okay, that's terrible what you just said, Gore. I think before I then continue on and do the... Where is it? Let me go ahead and mark it here. If I can find it. In the shadows, is that it? Yes, this, okay. Before we get too involved in this, checking the stables, investigating the Hall of the Dead, I think I probably want to go ahead and wrap up this episode, but at least we had a little bit more action in this episode than we did in the last one, and we will, as we get a little bit stronger, we will definitely start to have some more exciting episodes. So I hope I haven't lost people yet, but anyway, as always, please let me know your thoughts. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode.